Hello, everyone. Today, we'll go through a full IELTS speaking mock test, covering all three parts and giving detailed sample answers. This is to help you feel confident and prepared for your exam. Let's jump right in. Let's start with part 1. In this part, you'll answer simple questions on familiar topics. I'll answer each question, and then you'll have a moment to give your own response. Let's practice together. Part 1. Question 1. What is your favorite room in your home, and why? My favorite room is the living room. It's cozy, and I spend most of my time there watching TV or talking with my family. It has comfortable furniture and a big window that lets in natural light. Now, it's your turn. What is your favorite room in your home, and why? Question 2. Have you ever tried a new sport or activity? What was it like? Yes, I tried badminton for the first time last year. At first, it was challenging because I wasn't used to it, but after some practice, I started enjoying it. It's a fun way to stay active and spend time with friends. Now, it's your turn. Have you ever tried a new sport or activity? What was it like? Question 3. What do you usually do during your holidays? During holidays, I like visiting new places or spending time with my family. Sometimes we go to the beach or take a short trip to nearby cities. If I stay at home, I catch up on rest and hobbies like cooking or reading. Now, it's your turn. What do you usually do during your holidays? Now let's move on to part 2. Here, you'll speak on a topic for 2 minutes. You get 1 minute to prepare and make notes. Towards the end, you listen carefully to my example. This will improve your speaking, so let's get started. Describe a piece of advice you received that was very helpful. You should say, who gave you the advice, what the advice was, how it helped you, and explain why this advice was important to you. Your preparation time. Alright, let's begin. Your answering time. Alright, let's begin. Your answering time. Told me, don't be afraid to make mistakes because they are part of learning. I got this advice when I was preparing for a big exam and felt very nervous. This advice helped me relax and focus more on improving instead of worrying about being perfect. Since then, I've tried to see mistakes as opportunities to grow. It's been very helpful in my studies and even in my personal life. Finally, let's look at Part 3. This part includes questions related to the topic in Part 2, but requires you to discuss more complex ideas. After each of my answers, you'll have time to give your own response. Part 3. Question 1. Why is it important to give advice carefully? It's important to give advice carefully because it can greatly affect the person receiving it. If the advice is not thoughtful, it might confuse or harm them. Good advice should be practical and based on understanding the person's situation. Now, it's your turn. Why is it important to give advice carefully? Question 2. Do you think people are more likely to take advice from friends or family? Why? People are often more likely to take advice from family because they trust them and know they care. However, friends can also give good advice, especially if they have experience with the situation. It really depends on the kind of advice needed. Now, it's your turn. Do you think people are more likely to take advice from friends or family? Why? Question 3. How has the way people seek advice changed in recent years? In recent years, many people have turned to the internet for advice. They watch videos, read blogs, or join forums to learn from others' experiences. While this is convenient, personal advice from someone who knows you well can still be more reliable. Now, it's your turn. How has the way people seek advice changed in recent years? And that's the end of our IELTS speaking mock test. I hope these examples give you a clear idea of what to expect in each part and how to respond effectively. If this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified for more IELTS tips and practice. Good luck with your IELTS preparation. See you next time on Easy Speaking Academy.